Yo, I'm looking at that camera now because I've been looking at it all the last couple of weeks. Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay Exit. How is it going? We are finally catching back up with some Beyblade content. We're going to catch up on the anime. We got 3 episodes. We're 2 weeks behind. There was just an episode out on Friday. So we need to do a little bit of catching up. But how is it going, everyone? Let me get back to my screen here so I can see what is going on in chat. Yo, Hippo, Galactic. How's it going, boys? You all good? I'm going to hit play on the episode now because we're going to fly through these. And in a second I'm going to check if I've got anything else to unbox. I've got a couple of plastic gen things that I've been waiting on for like, I swear it's been like a month now to get these open. And I do have, to go along with the episode, what's going on now. We do have, let's find it, a boom boom. I'm going to crack a couple things today. So I want to crack Shinobi because, well, it's Shinobi Shadow episodes anyway. I still don't have the gold Shinobi or the yellow Shinobi, whichever one it is, yet, and I'd quite like to get the gear point that comes with it. But if I don't get that, then I wouldn't mind getting the black one again for another copy of 960 because it's super helpful, and I find my black one that I've got so far is heavier than the 960 you get with Phoenix Wing, so I want to get some more of that action on the go. I want to crack another Vice Tiger, so I haven't gotten to play with mine much, but I'm going to a tournament today and I want to use the Unite bit, but my copy of Unite has a really obvious seam line from the mold line, sorry, along it, creating quite a annoying like seam straight through the middle of the bit. So I don't know if that's going to be the same on every copy. I've seen probably more variations with Unite than I have any other part that TT have released so far for X. There seems to be a lot of variations or deficiencies in the mold at this point with Unite, and I'm still not really sure on if the mold was wrong with the point being hidden, or what people have gone on about like awakening or self-awakening has any like validity to it. But yeah, I want to see if I can get a slightly different version. Galactic, gotta run. Hope to be back in an hour or so. Legend. Alright, well, travel safe, bro. Travel safe. Sawadee krap. Khopun na krap. Sabaydi my krap. How you doing, GG? You alright, bro? But yeah, so I've got a couple things to crack today, and I probably won't wait till the episodes are done to get on with it. We'll wait till Queen Manju's up before we start cracking open the Shinobi box, but that's it. So, oh, am I this far behind? I didn't realize. So episode 38 was, I don't know, am I still going through? I'm still going for a recap. So it's multiverse him now. God damn, how long's this recap of the previous episode? It's like 4 minutes in to the episode so far. That's wild. Galactic, I'll kick up the ass. Got him back on Beyblade. I know, right? I know. I was so far gone, so far detached. It's back to Beyblade in today. I got the first tournament I've gone to play with for, well, a 2-week gap in competing because I had a tournament. Then the weekend after, I ran a tournament, so I didn't get to compete. And then the weekend after, I was ill, so I didn't get to go to a tournament. Now we're back on it. But honestly, I'm so heartbroken. I'm so jealous that I wasn't in Bangkok this weekend. Like, so jealous. Because Thailand has had the same release date for Cobalt Dragoon, the Battle Royale Stadium, and the Black Shell Booster as Japan. So all the tournaments this weekend, like the stores are stocked up with it in Bangkok. They've been competing with them, like getting all the games in already with the new bays, and I'm so jealous I don't get to play with Dragoon on the advent of left spin in Beyblade X. I'm super jealous. Let me get my proteins in. But yeah, I'm missing out on that. I should possibly, I've been checking the tracking like a madman. I should possibly have my Battle Royale Stadium at some point tomorrow, which I'm very excited about, because one, it's the first new stadium we've got from from TTX. I don't know if you can really count the little skinny stadium, the Hasbro one, and the bucket stadium. I mean, I want the bucket stadium for sure, but I don't know if you can count them as a variance for a competitive play. But yeah, I want to see how it is playing in the Battle Royale Stadium. But the amount of I don't know, so much hype when it was announced. Was it last December? So much hype, and then absolutely no news or anything about it forever, and it was just like almost like murmurs, and everyone thought it was cancelled. I thought it was cancelled because I saw spoilers of a bunch of stuff, and those didn't mention anything to do with the Battle Royale Stadium. So I was like, maybe it went the way of what am I trying to think of now? Maybe it went the way of Tripio, just died in development. But I was wrong. Many of us were wrong, but I'll admit I was wrong. And it's back, and it's been released, and I've seen a fair few battles in it. I still don't understand why there's now 2 smaller extreme pockets and 1 large overfinish pocket. That makes no sense to me. Like, what a backwards way of I don't know, it just doesn't work out well to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why you would have 2 extreme pockets for higher points. It's weird choice. It's just Arvo G3 for me. So I'm not sure. So I have been under the impression that for a tournament to count as a G3, it has to have like 1 TT support, or TT affiliated store, but it has to have the gold Night Shield recolors as the prizes. And I don't think that's necessarily the case, because I see on like all other stores and stuff them advertising their tournaments as G3s, but the prizes are like random boosters and stuff like that, not the Night Shield prizes. Now I know a lot of the stock of those has run out everywhere, but like the big malls in Bangkok. So I don't know if the stores have like special permission to like call their tournaments G3s despite not having any more of the Night Shields in stock, because if that's the case, that means I've done a lot more G3s than I was like giving myself credit for. It also means I've won probably double the amount that I would do that I'm counting, because I've won 3 gold Night Shield blades. Like, I've got a bunch of other seconds and thirds and stuff, but I've won 3 of them myself from G3 tournaments. But I've won like another like 4 what would be like G3 tournaments on top of that. So I don't know. I don't know if it counts as a G3. I did try and find out, actually. I did try and find out not too long ago, but I think a bunch of stuff got lost in translation. So yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that one, because I still want to confirm myself, because otherwise I could update my profile and be like, yeah, like 7 times G3 champ instead. Yeah, we gotta bust into the TT like testing facility and try and take that copy of what was it? Copy of what's going on here? Tripio. God, why am I having such a hard time remembering Tripio's name today? That's like painful. Yeah, if we can sneak in there, like what was it when everyone was gonna Naruto run or like storm Area 51, but we just do that with TT, and we get all the Tripio prototypes. Yeah, super heavy Tripio, like 50 grams. I don't know, man. Like, because they could have done like Tripio UX, so it's just like it would just be like a better version of Wizard Rod. Like, I know they were saying they couldn't make it work with the X line, but I think even if they shrunk it down and had the weight on the outside like that, they just it would just be too good. It would be even more balanced than Rod, and it's a way rounded design. The only notches on it are the 3 kind of like parts where it mimics like a bar holding onto the circle on the outside. So yeah, not a lot of crazy contact points on it. It would be a very, very good blade, I think, for X. And they could definitely shrink it down, because it would just look like Wizard Rod if they shrunk it down for X style. Probably just a little bit wider, maybe the metal's a bit thinner, and yeah, but I think it's more than doable. You'll do it if you're okay. Yeah, we need to. Where actually in Japan is the TT HQ? I don't actually know if it's in Tokyo or not. Probably not. Your style isn't very shinobi-like, but you'll get the job done. Yeah, well, it'll be like I'll try and sneak my way in. You can just go in like a heavy, just cracking necks as you walk through the place. So that's what the next Assassin's Creed is meant to be, isn't it? One's a little ninja lady, and the other one's like Yasuke, but absolutely massive and hench, just battering everyone. Does Queen Manju call him a protagonist? Right. Morning gains done. I know I haven't been paying too much attention, but it feels like they make this episode drag on a bit. Like the highlight of it is just seeing the clip of like the 9 previous like protagonists appearing, and everything around that is just like waffle. Like pure waffle. Like, do something already, goddamn. No, well, it is what it is. Called BS on the reason they cancelled Tripio. They probably just used the Tripio template for Wizard Rod. Exactly. Like, everyone voted for Tripio, and they're like, oh crap, we've already designed this for Beyblade X, but we called it Wizard Rod instead. And yeah, they dropped the ball there. I get my or this is the Tripio remake for X, the disc ball bit. That's the closest thing we're getting to Tripio. And grab my deck out and grab the Wizard Rod from it quickly. But yeah, essentially they'd have to just make this wheel but smoother, and instead of having 5 contact points, it would just be, 5 points where it attaches to the plastic blade that just have to accentuate like 3 maybe, and then paint it yellow, I guess. Yeah. God, if anyone's got any more spare copies of Ball that they want to send me, go for it, because I swear all of my copies of Ball are too smoothed out now. But yeah, this is the deck I plan on using today. I don't know if it comes up on the camera right now. If I get my head out of the way, maybe it's a bit better. But oh yeah, you can see it. I think the seam down the middle of this Unite bit, it's not crazy obvious on the camera, I don't think, but I think you can see it. But yeah, that is not ideal. Not ideal at all. I don't think I've seen it hopping like too much from it, but I think it will cause a bit of hopping, which you don't want. But the deck I plan on using today is Phoenix Wing 160 Unite, everybody's favorite Wizard Rod 960 Ball. And I don't think it's a dark horse, but a lot of people probably do at the moment. Drowned Sword 360 Taper is going to be in my 3rd slot today. I'm not using Buster, and I went off beat a while ago. I do also have Dagger on 360 Taper, just in case, but I think I'm going to stick with Sword. It's been a couple of weeks now, but when I did that tournament where I just took the Proto Launcher, I really refound my my love and enjoyment of the Drowned Sword blade. Monsoon's just kicked off outside. God damn. That's crazy. Hopefully there's no dip in the internet, but that is wild. Oh, that's just come out of nowhere. Like absolutely no rain 2 seconds ago. Now shit's blowing sideways. Ah crap, there's a bunch of towels hanging outside. Well, they're all wet again. Fantastic. Right, there's no point in getting them because they would have been drenched within like seconds just then. Oh well. Yeah, I'll do all the sneaky shit. You just bash heads. Takara building is low key. You saw an article on an Aussie journal visiting. Check out Beyblade X. Okay. It was an article fluffing Beyblade X. It had a picture of the building. I was sick. Yeah. Locate it, triangulate its position, enhance image, and zoom in. But yeah, I want to go to the Beyblade X training center in Shibuya. That looks cool. That looks really, really cool. That looks like a fun thing to do. And I don't know if the public can just use it, but they have the like AR style stadium where it like tracks your bay, like the route it's taking along the stadium at the same time, which is kind of cool. I don't really know if it does that much for the actual battle, but it would definitely look cool, that's for sure. Like definitely look cool. God damn. Honestly, like, it feels like this episode is dragging on. It's just as long as any other episode, but it just taking so long to get any battles done in this series. Like, it's maybe like a battle or half a battle, like, per episode. It's kind of frustrating, man. Like, I get that there's like a break in stuff because they're waiting on the manga and stuff so that they can catch up with it, but This is going on forever. Her little special ability of being able to watch what might happen. Like, I don't know. Oh, hopefully it doesn't cut out. Electric's flickering then. Sorry if the internet cuts out. Ooh. It's part of the joys in living in Southeast Asia. Is there's no just turn off on you at any moment. Enhance. What was that off? I don't know. I mean, it's just a trope from like any crime CSI style drama thing, isn't it? Enhance image, but yeah, you gotta. There's probably something we're missing. Security look bare minimum. I'm sure. That's all just a front, bro. It's all just a front. When you get downstairs in the building, it's just like Boris's headquarters in Russia. It's just loads of automatic like Beyblade launching guns, security just firing, and you gotta battle your way through, destroying them all, dodging all the Beyblades being launched at you. But instead of Black Dronza and like the little claw in the middle of it, it'll just be a Tripio prototype. Super Troopers, wow. That's I didn't watch the new one they did of that. I haven't watched that. I don't know if it'll be any good. I imagine it'll just be the same, like, was it like 15 years on or something? But yeah, well remembered, bro. Well remembered. Alright, is Queen actually gonna... Does this battle end in this episode? It can't go on any further than this. This has been the longest battle with nothing happening in it at all, ever. She used Zawaldo. I just realized she used Zawaldo. That's amazing. Oh, Carmen Y. I wonder who that could be. Oh god, it goes on for another episode. Finish your battles in an episode, Beyblade X. Come on. It's rough. Alright, let me get episode 39 up. Come on. Don't be awkward. Just play. Alright, we're in business. Sweet. Alright, episode 39 is on. I am the son of Boris. Yeah, man. Here's the twist. I'm actually in Takaratomi headquarters right now. Alright, I'm gonna skip the intro for this one because, and the oh, I think I'm gonna skip the recap as well because honestly, that was like an insanely boring episode. Alright, cool. We're here now. Watching Beyblade as an adult doesn't hit the same. I don't know, watching these new episodes, isn't hitting the same, but I'd put it to you that when I watch the OG Beyblade, it still hits the same for me. Like, I still get like crazy super hyped getting ready to watch it. Alright, speaking of OG, as you're here, GG, I'll crack on with opening my OG stuff first because I've been waiting to open these for like, I think the best part of a month so far. So obviously they're not factory sealed still, but I've been able to play with them. The first one, I don't have one of these, but it's just the black recolor of Trigger F. So now I've got a couple color variations. I've got the purple one, and now I've got the black one, because I've got a purple Tiger Defensor blade and a black Tiger Defensor blade, but now I've got this in hand. This is not as advertised. I don't know if you can see that. The thing is split and glued along the bottom here. I don't know if you can see. So that was not advertised or shown in the listing that I bought, so that's a little bit of a letdown actually. I'm about a month too late to be able to complain about that. I think. God damn. Yeah, it's proper split in a couple places. I don't know how well that's coming up on the camera there. Yeah, don't know if you can see on inverted controls. Oh, internet. Oh, everything just flickered for a second then. But yeah, that is split, and they've glued it back together. What an annoying little thing. Everyone kept voting the other stuff to unbox except you. I know, bro. I know. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it's a pretty cool bit beast we get with it anyway, even if it is really out of proportion. This whole Trigger F remake is a bit of a fail, really, because that AR is not a genuine one. That's a fake AR, that's for sure. So it feels like this top half is fake Beyblade. The weight disc I think is genuine but doesn't look great, but this is real but broken and glued, so not too great. But that should all be redeemed with this next one. How is this battle still going on, by the way? I know I haven't been looking, but how is this battle still going on? He's using Dran Buster. Like, at most, this battle should last 45 seconds. It's insane. Is it finally gonna happen? Finally got... Oh, she's using Kagebushi no Jutsu. Oh, she is using Kagebushi no Jutsu. Oh. Shadow cannot be tread upon. Disagree. Oh, no. Static. Fuzz. Just hit a fucking KO finish already, bro. Anyway, let me just look at this for a second before I share it with you all. This is something I wanted for a long ass time. A long ass time. It is in very nice condition. Very nice condition. Let's go. The weight disc is even, like... Oh my god, it's one of the best Magno weight disc condition I've seen, although it doesn't have the split. Oh, I haven't had this mold of the weight disc before. Sick. Alright, sick. Alright, super stoked. Yeah, the BitBeast sticker is a little bit of a scratch on it, but we can get over that. Finally have the video game version, Gunmetal Black, Dragoon V2. Finally have it in hand. Super stoked. A little bit of a notch worn out of the rubber tip there, but I very rarely use this tip on a combination anymore. But the base is extremely useful, and in black that makes it even more useful because it'll color match with more things. But that looks nice. Very stoked with this, especially for the price I got it, because typically if you want to get one of these, you're looking at reaching into your pockets pretty deep. I got this for an absolute steal, like almost like not far off the price of like a regular Dragoon V2, to be honest. And all I had to do to get it was also get this absolute piece like trash like Trigger F. So yeah, out of the two OG gen bays I've opened now, I think this probably it's probably the winner so far. So I think a lot of my rarest bays are like Dragoon V2 ones, because I've got the Fire Blood one as well, but Author are still definitely I think takes the cake. But you can chill up here with the Dranza Tamagotchi battle thing next to Hell Scythe for a second. She finally lost this match yet? God damn. Opinion on CX. Hey, Silverion. Sorry. So I saw Ilinux video this morning when I got up about that, and I don't know exactly what it will be, but one thing I think that it could be, and I think I commented on his video saying it as well, I don't know what Takara are calling, if it's just part of BX. I think the stickers that they're doing are part of BX, but they've been advertising that like pack of bits, like the first 4 original bits, so flat, taper, ball and needle in like gold and red recolors. So I don't know if that's like a prize, a giveaway, or whatever, but it had me thinking, like, could they be selling like packs of like recolored ratchets or bits with like a theme, like the first one's like BX 1 to 4, and they could do like ratchets like all the 60 height ones or something like that, where they recolor them in a similar way, sell those separately, and that would be the CX line. I don't see TT doing that, selling parts separately. It would be very cool. It'd be great for us, the players and consumers, if they did that. But I don't think they will. I think it is more likely CX to be some kind of variation on BX and UX, so it will probably run alongside them, because we haven't seen the end of BX, we haven't seen the end of UX, that's for sure. So if they do start making like CX custom line, I'm going to assume it means it'll probably be some kind of maybe hybrid blade gimmick. That would make sense with the naming. And if they do like a Metal Fight theme for season 2, which it seems like they are, or at least the main antagonists will have that, so probably, I don't know, the second variant of Pegasus we get in the series will be, because if this is going to be the rare Bega and they set it up similarly to how Cobalt Drake was set up, then like we got Dragoon this weekend, like probably towards the end of season 2 or at some point in season 2 we'll get another variation of Pegasus. It might be BX, but it could very much be like CX, and we get like a hybrid wheel system or whatever they call it, or an MFB. Again, I'm not the guy to ask. Bro used Jedi mind tricks to get it for a steal. Bro, I don't think he realized. Oh no, he knew what he had. I think it's because at the time there had been a few sealed ones, or ones being sold with the actual box, because it comes with a box that like a blue box that came with the game that had the sprue for the Dragoon V2 on it, so it didn't have all that stuff on it, and a bunch of those were being auctioned off on Marketplace at the same time, so he probably had to lower the price on that one to get away with selling it. I'd cry happily if they gave us burst blockers on the ratchets in CX. Burst blockers, do we need them? It would make using the low resistance bits pretty damn good, like ball and orb with burst blockers. That's a criminal offense right there. We're going to be paying TT to work in their factory. Yeah, we'll pay. We'll pay them to do the work for them. What's the point in UX since BX is still going and CX is coming out? Well, the point is they are different lines, so they have different kind of gimmicks in them. BX is like, you'll see the prongs are metal, so more of the metal is kind of like throughout the whole bay, whereas with UX the gimmick is that it has more weight distribution to the outside of the blade. So the prongs are plastic and stuff. More of the metal that they assign to the blade will be further on the outside, so it will be weighted different. So with CX it'll just be another gimmick. If I'm honest, it kind of blows my mind why like, I'm not having a go at you or anything like that. I just like to know why people are bothered by it. Like, people seem bothered that there's BX alongside UX and that they'll make another line. Like, I can understand a little bit that the argument might be that it's confusing, but I mean, it's just different Beyblades. Like, I don't really think it matters too much. It's just a way of labeling that this one's going to have a different weight distribution. Like, I think from what I can tell, and correct me if I'm wrong, most people seem annoyed by it from what I'm reading in comments or hearing or getting the feedback from people, because they think that UX just automatically means it's better. So why are they releasing BX if they're releasing UX, which is meant to be better? Because that is the wrong way to look at it, because that's not the case at all. And one thing I've really liked about this generation of Beyblade, at least in the storytelling side of it, like in the manga, is that they put emphasis on the fact that just because it's a new Beyblade or a different line or whatever doesn't automatically make it better. It just means it's different and you have to use it differently, and it can give you advantages in different areas, which is great because that's how it works. Now, some stuff is OP and whatever, but even though something like Wizard Rod, which again is a UX bay, is at the top of the meta right now, it's not invincible. So yeah, people just seem a bit more annoyed than I can understand why there's like BX UX and then there's going to be CX possibly. Yeah, but money's always the answer. Yo Maxi, how's it going, bro? How is it? Did you compete today? I'm a Muay Thai guy wearing a basketball shirt with sumo written on it. Would I call myself a Muay Thai guy? I mean, I've competed in Muay Thai, but I don't know. I like Muay Thai a lot. Yeah, this is from the brand Half Sumo. I'm a big fan of them. So I got a lot of jiu-jitsu gear from them, like a lot of my gis and stuff like that. Half Sumo. Yeah, they make some dope stuff. They are based in New York, I believe. I haven't picked up anything from them in ages because it's a pain in the ass to get to Thailand. Silverion, Homeland are big on basketball. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, It was really funny actually because basketball's always been the Philippines like national sport, but just to like try and make it like coincide with a bit of like tradition and stuff. In the last like what would have been, was it as late as 2020? No, it was earlier than that. But it's not even that long ago that they made eskrima, so like Filipino stick fighting, like the national sport, and like having to get it like taught in schools now. But that's more of like an attempt, sorry, to keep the culture alive in the country. But yeah, basketball and boxing very popular in the Philippines. Oh yeah, the Fairtex ones are nice. They're still super popular, and what I really like is they keep that like old school style for most of it. They don't like update it too much, but yeah, I quite like it. Um, we need is MX Magna Core X. That'd be sweet. I still think we can. I think that the bits would be great because like you got all that space. Oh, sorry, in the middle here, tank controls. You got all that space in the middle there. You can just put a nice long, like diamond. Yeah, put a diamond in there. A nice like long kind of like magnet in there, and make some gimmick with that on like the X line or something. I don't know how it would work or if it would make it in any way better, but maybe it'd be like a gearless extreme line and like no gears on the bit, but it'd be smooth but magnetic, so that's how it kind of like attaches onto the X line for even more like acceleration. They'd call it like the bullet line or something like that to relate to like the bullet train or something like that. That sounds like a absolute Japanese tech, if I've heard of it. By the way, Bird's using a Beyblade case, not using the official one. What's going on here? Everything else they use in the anime has pretty much been the official one, apart from, I know he's using like one similar to Maltese, like Kyber case. Burst blockers, and we'll have the Beyblade burst sparking meta situation all over again. Yeah, I never had to go through that, but I had a lot of people had issue with burst blockers. No, a teammate of mine, Bobby, did. He did pretty well. Sick. Yeah, man, well done for what was it, coming second in your region there. That's awesome. That's awesome news. I am going to crack open the Shinobi Shadow now. We're in the last couple minutes of, well, we're already done with the Shinobi battle on the anime. Carmen Wise just turned up to kick Bird's ass. Do they even bother animating it, or do they just cut to like him being absolutely smashed? Shadow. I'm hoping for the gold one so I can complete the set, but I won't be sad about the black one. It's not using the recolor of sword. Alright, well that episode was a bit shorter. Alright, let's go get episode 40 up, shall we? God. All these random tabs are open from my wife using my pad. Is this the right one? Yes. Alright, episode 40. Alright, so this will be the Common Y episode. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hope I'm all good after having that protein shake a minute ago. I'm feeling all queasy. God damn. I'm falling apart recently. My health is my health is in question. That is a Flogston, no surprise. Lol. You got first. There was a forgotten tournament that helped you rise to the top. Oh, sick! I didn't see that. I don't know if you shared that in the chat. I just saw when you posted the thing and it looked like you were second. That's sick, dude. Number one blader, toughest blader on the neighborhood. Fucking sick, dude. Congrats, that's awesome. Maybe they'll make new stadiums with the stadium's gears being placed higher. Instead of gear bits, we get ratchets with gears. Ooh. That way they can be creative with bits like disc ball without fear. I don't know. It would be hard to catch on to the extreme line, I think, doing that, because you'd have to meet it at like a perfect angle. Whereas I know you want to line up with it well with the bits, but they've got a little bit more leeway with it. It'd be it'd look like a spirograph almost. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they put more like tiers of extreme line on a stadium for sure. Well, they animated more than I thought they would of that battle. They showed more of it than they did in the manga, that's for sure. Yeah, man, you just found out. That's awesome. Blade used one word to describe that episode of X. One word. Well, it's hard because, I mean, it was probably slightly better than the one before it. Like, slightly better. Like, because something actually happened. So, I guess, better. Yeah, man. Look out for Mad Max if, well, I don't know what area you're in, but look out for him. Look out for him. I think you shared it in the Discord chat. Alright. Let's open the blade first, because that's going to tell us what parts we got. I'll probably have bad luck and get another prize bay. So I'm not fussed about a prize bay. Oh, okay. So we don't complete the collection, but we do get another copy of the black 960. So second best prize we could have gotten. Boom, there it is. The black 960. Well, this one's a little bit smoother than my other one. My other one's like super clunky. Also means another copy of a black low flat, which is cool because I do like low flat. Yeah, I'm gonna test out that 960 against my other black one that I've got on Wizard Rod at the moment, because the one on my Wizard Rod that I've been using, I've kind of only been using because it's heavier, but I've wanted to use my ones from Phoenix Wing because it's so like clunky when I use it. But so this is the one I've been using. It's moving a bit smoother now, but that is coming in at 6.3 grams, and the new one is 6.16. So yeah, this one 1.4 heavier, or sorry, 0.14 heavier. So we'll stick with the old one for now. But yeah, that's surprising. Orientate us that way for sure. But yeah, so yeah, we got that little bit of extra weight on this version. Boom. Too many words. Yep, my bad. Phoenix Wing 180 Unite. Ooh, 180, interesting. Rod 960 ball beat. 160 rush. Okay, so you like the one ratchets. This is the winning deck at the Byakko Extreme Dash event today. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I hope so. I hope so. Best of luck. God, it feels so easy to burst. I wish ball had slightly higher resistance. Well, my copy of ball did, I wish. Better, that says it all really. Black Shinobi is the coolest, just for parts sake. Yeah, man. 960 and LF, good shout there. Like, nothing wrong with getting more 960s. I needed another one because one of mine's gone missing. Managed to lose that somehow, so we are back up on parts. Got another code I'll check behind here with the others. Yeah, don't mind pulling that. I've already got a couple copies of the prize base. I'm not really fussed about getting any more of those because I ain't going to be using them anyway. Second place Blader did well not using rod. Don't get why people don't just buy a can of metal paint and make their bay the color they want instead of crying about prize bays. I made a crimson Dran dagger with metal paint. Coat yourself. I mean, I like customizing bays. I do some like priming on some of the parts for X. I've done more probably customs with like OG gen stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if people complain about it too much, but also it's effort, isn't it? Like, it's effort. It's nice to just pull stuff out of the pack that you want. Like, we're probably a bit more invested in the hobby than the majority of people doing it. I think if you're willing to customize your own bays and stuff, you're pretty into the hobby. So yeah, I think most people just want to buy their stuff and let it rip, you know. But I do enjoy doing some customs. I haven't switched anything up in a while, but I don't know if you guys saw it in the Discord, but I shared what is going on. I'm trying to keep chat open here and it keeps switching to other stuff, but yeah, I shared in chat someone did a custom paint job of their Cobalt Dragoon here in Thailand, and they made it look like Cobalt Drake colors. So they separated the blade and the plastic inner, and yeah, did like metallic paint coating to make it the same colors as Cobalt Drake, and it looks sick. It looks so nice. They've done a great job there. Unlike the original, the plastic inside bit, they've used like a metal coating on it, probably for speed, like instead of dyeing the plastic red. But it looks great. It looks so good, so good. Prize bays Oricon. Not wrong, not long. Not wrong, not long. Not wrong. Third place used Wizard Rod, and look where he finished. Gin of the Gale, let me help Brooklyn nuke the city. My little brother in the black hole. What could go wrong? Yeah, it was hard to justify Hero's judgment in that final series. Like, he seemed a bit mad. Like, is this really what's best for Tyson? I mean, maybe it turned out to be, I guess. Second place, Viper Tail. 2. Was it like a stock Viper Tail? Customizing itself in my garage costs less, and it's faster than buying online a Korokor exclusive or trying to win the Beyblade X app. Yeah, if that's something, because like if it was like a rare Bayget or something that you can't recolor because they haven't done an actual release of, I guess that's a different case. But yeah, man, although you say it's quicker, it'll be quicker for you because you probably know what you're doing. First time customizers, like, what if they're like dyeing plastics, they gotta heat that stuff up, keep it at the right temp, not let it warp or deform and stuff, the thing they're doing. Maybe they don't want it, maybe they don't get the proportions of dye correct, and they make a mess and everything's going slowly because they have to be super careful. And like painting stuff is fiddly anyway. If you're masking things and they're all small because it's Beyblade, like, I don't know, I guess it's like how intricate and nice you want it to be done, because it is like skilled work. What is going on with this phone right now? This phone is like all over the place. But yeah, like I don't disagree with you that customizing stuff is great fun and nice for the people that can and also have the time to do so. But yeah, I would personally just prefer if instead of having random boosters, everything was just like set boosters or starter sets. Um, like, uh, because I don't know, it feels a bit cheesy, like, because Beyblades individually aren't quite cheap enough for me to justify being like boosters when you only get like one set of parts per booster. Like with TCG, they're cheaper per booster typically. You can get more expensive ones than Beyblades. You can get some stupidly expensive boosters of stuff, but you get a lot more stuff in them typically. And in the more expensive boosters, like say with Magic now, they divide them up. You're more likely to get the chase stuff that you're after, so it kind of justifies it monetarily, at least with this the secondary market with Beyblade X and Beyblade in general. It's like a higher costing parts, and then not as busy like secondary market either. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one with prize bays and stuff for X, because it's more niche and some stuff is insanely rare, but then rare bays from boosters aren't that hard to get. Like most places sell them as like sets or individually. So yeah, it's a funny one. Like I've been lucky so many times when I get like a set of boosters and I've gotten like 6 together sealed and managed to pull one of each. And then we've had crazy ones like when it was like Wyvern Gale, and I remember in the I got like 5 boosters of that, and in 5 boosters I got like 2 prize bays in it. But yeah, I've got my black turtle boosters coming from Bangkok. They'll be shipped out tomorrow, so hopefully I get them like midweek to like Thursday-ish probably. But I've got 8 boosters coming, so we'll see how we do out of those. And hopefully Dragoon and my Battle Royale Stadium are here in the next couple of days. Even Razuma made a vid for his subscribers how to properly polish the metal parts of bays. I mean, it's not the like, I'm sure it's handy having the video, but you pretty much just get like some kind of like metal shine. Like typically get like the get like boxes, don't you? Like I normally see them in like cardboard tubes, and they've got like it looks like cotton wool almost in them. It's like a weird midway point between cotton wool and steel wool. Probably closer to the cotton wool side of things, but yeah, I have not actually polished a single one of my Beyblade X bays before. I should probably do that at some point, but I haven't been bothered to pick it all up. I think he doesn't understand we're speaking of a tournament that happened. What tournament happened? He wished me luck when I dropped the winning deck earlier. Oh, did you say you already won it, or I thought you said you were going to one and you shared your deck in it, and that was a little while ago, wasn't it? I can't see your deck list in the chat anymore, bro. Oh yeah, here. Wing 160. This is the winning deck at the Reco Extreme Dash event today. Yeah, I saw that. I read it. So you did win today, or were you declaring that you're going to go win it? But yeah, I thought you said you had won it. But yeah, I'll be taking a wing on Unite today, but not on 180. I'll have mine on 160. You don't run him used to work. God, what was that old ass series about the Mountie and his like golden retriever dog? God damn, that's like old. It's all about some like Canadian Mountie like living somewhere in America, I think, and getting used to like rude American life. Not your deck, just the one that won. Oh, okay. Well, did you compete yourself? How did you do? Alright. Before the episode ends, I'm going to also open up a Vice Tiger to see if the Unite bit in this one is any better than my current one, because my current one has a huge seam on it like I showed earlier in the stream, and it would be nice to have one that doesn't have a massive seam in it. I'm just going to open the bit for the moment actually, because I don't really need to open the rest, although I forget it's not a random booster, so it's not all like sealed and separate bags, but this one's got a seam on it as well anyway. There's probably no point in even opening it. Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to see it through the plastic, but this one has like just as much of a seam on it as my other one, so I guess that one can just stay like that for now. Absolutely no point in having two of these open. So they're getting ready to go to the top of the tower now, so they're not too far behind the manga. So I imagine we're probably going to get a couple filler episodes before the actual fight. How long do they spread out the Calm and Y stuff for? Probably a little bit, probably a couple episodes. And then, so we'll be on 41 next. So we'll probably get some training episodes or something before the fight at the top of the tower. Then the fight at the top of the tower will probably last 3 episodes. And then we'll have about 3 or 4 episodes left of the season for them to finish off the nonsense with King and Burn, and see Leon and Phoenix UX introduced before things start to break up for season 2 maybe. I think that might be how it plays out from here. Spit Shine, yeah. That's the cheaper and easier way. Moose and Massive. If Canadians had any sense, they'd farm them. Moose burgers. I'd give a moose burger a go. Isn't like, how close are moose to being elks? Because isn't elk meat like some of the best meat in the world? Watched Kamenzi be Hawk Kazami. That's big bro. Yeah. If only. If only. Although if he's his big bro, he seems about as short as him as well. So who knows? Yeah, no need to get all that crap. Like, I don't know. It'll probably be easy to just put them through it. Like, I've used that stuff mainly for like aluminium like training stuff before. But yeah, not for my Beyblades. I'll have to fancy them up at some time or some point. Yeah, check out Nazuma's video. Imagine it's him just like chilling, doing some polishing. He was doing it, I think he's doing it during a stream not too long ago as well. If Bird loses, even at the top, I hope Jackson kicks him out. Dude getting carried all season. No, he's fine. He's fine. Nothing wrong with having someone on your team who keeps losing. I've got Nanashi after all. Jokes. So the Drans that well, why? But Chrome uses in the anime, they haven't done the recolors to make them look like the Cobalt Drake colors. So law inaccurate bays here. It would have been cool to see a Dagger in that color scheme as well, but I feel like we haven't had any recolors for Dagger, and then we get two like amazing recolors out of nowhere. The orange one from the Tyranno Beat Booster, and then the black and orange like Giants collab one. They look very nice. I've polished all types of metal, been in the trade, all that for some $14 toys. Smashed against each other. I'm good. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. I quite like that. I think I'll mention it in some of my commentaries and stuff, but where I'll be playing today, like, not everyone has like every bay and stuff like that, especially earlier in the release of X. But all of their stuff, you can tell they battle with it non-stop. Like, there isn't a single bit of shine left on any of their bays. It's awesome. Like, I like to see that stuff gets used. And Nash legit complained today on stream that his record is bad when I'm in the tournament. Yeah, so he's only won when I haven't been there. But I did explain that his thing is more, if he's having a good day, he has a very good day. So any tournament that he's placed in, he's won. So he's won 2 tournaments, one an official G3 and one like a regular like tournament. But it might count as a G3 as well. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I don't know if those tournaments count as G3s as well now. But like last weekend, or the weekend before last, sorry, when I was just hosting the tournament, he had a real stinker of a day competitively, but also he made bad deck choices, and I discussed these deck choices with him beforehand. But yeah, I think it's more like sometimes you just have bad performances. Like he's had great performances when I've been there as well. And not that I'm taking any credit for it, but I've coached him on those days where he's kind of like pulled it back around as well. So again, like, it's the same with like any competitor with something, but MJ being, or Nanashi, sorry, being newer to competing in something, it's just that regularity. I explained to him, like, the people who consistently do well are the people who just consistently turn up. And yeah, he just needs to keep turning up more and like being consistent with it. Like, he could have gone last weekend, but he doesn't typically tend to go if I'm not going. So I wasn't going last weekend. I wasn't there. He could have gone, and by his theory, he should have won. But I think it's the other way around. I think I tend to do worse when Nanashi isn't there with me. Like, I do better if Nanashi's there. You can't stand polishing, just buy a Benchblade stainless steel bay. No, man. You can't stand polishing, just spend like your life savings on one Beyblade instead. I'd love a Benchblade bay, they look sick. They look really nice. But I'm more interested in getting like the Dranza, the black Dranza MS like repro that he's done. Like, I'd prefer that kind of stuff to have like the repros than anything else, I think, because I'd be too nervous battling a bunch of that stuff against my TT bays. Oh, goddamn, well, that's the episode's over. He only wins when I'm not there, bro is Pakun. Alright, chat. Bit of a quick and fast one there, but we smashed out the episodes. We're all caught up now, and we've gotten our unboxings done. I'm gonna end the stream there because, not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit funny after having that shake. So if I want to not be throwing up on camera, if that's what happens in a minute, I can see I've gone a little bit paler than when I started this morning. Feeling a little bit funny from that one, but we'll see how that goes. He cried at Daimyo GT's video. He did Pegasus versus Dragoon. Oh man. Oh god, I love that man for his videos and his content. I think he's great. But it terrifies me, some of the cross-gen battles he does, man. Terrifies me. Like, putting Drans at MS up against other stuff, like, oh my god, bro. Bro is fearless. But absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. He's a legend. Alright, chat. Thank you very much. Drink Pepsi. Wow, that's old school. That's an old school cure for stomach issues. Goddamn, how old are you, man? But thank you very much for the hangs. So tournament today, we'll be back on with some Beyblade content this week. I'll get some stuff uploaded. We are very far behind on all of that, and I do apologise. And then, fingers crossed, we'll have the members and subscribers tournament stream done this week as well. I'll get that organised with Nanashi. Yo, Metals come just as I'm about to leave. How's it going, brother? You all good? It's good to catch you for a second. Good to catch you, man. It's not is it now that you're visiting Elliot, or is it next month? Because what month is it now? It's July. Are you with Elliot now? It was like midway July, wasn't it? Like, that you're gonna see him. Because I remember when I posted the blade, I was like all panicked. I was like, oh crap, it's only in like a week or something's time. So I did like expedited post, and I realised like I got June and July or something like that mixed up, and I like could have said it regular post because it was like 5 weeks away or something like that. Oh, you pushed it back to August. Oh, I could have done it even further then. Oh, actually, if it's in August. No, I don't know if I'll be able to send it in time. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to send out still, but I just haven't had time to print. I've kind of taken on. I haven't agreed to it yet, but I might take on a big commission to print off a bunch of stuff for someone. But I've got like my stuff that I want to start sending out now. My 3D printed bays, my designs and stickers and stuff. So yeah. And copies of bits and stuff like that, so hopefully it won't be too long till I can send some of that extra stuff out for you guys. But yeah, yo, NRA, everyone's dropping in when I say I'm gonna go. Frostic drones versus Phoenix Wing is needed. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Oh my god, don't do that to a Frosted Dranza blade. That's rough. Like, maybe if one's already broken. What's going on? We're actually winding down. I just recapped the last 3 episodes of Beyblade X that I haven't watched yet. We opened up another Shinobi Shadow booster, and we got another copy of the black one. Opened up the legendary and iconic, finally got to open it, the Black Dragoon V2, the video game one. So pretty stoked to finally have that in hand. We opened up another Vice Tiger to see if we could get a better Unite bit, but it's exactly the same as my other one with a huge seam down the middle, so probably no good, so we didn't even bother taking that out of the packing. And this absolute con, so that is a fake attack ring, and you can see the sticker there all out of proportion, but the base is genuine. I don't know how well that's showing up on the camera right now, but it's cracked apart and been glued together. Like, absolutely insane. So yeah, that was not sold as advertised, but we got a good bargain on the Dragoon, so it is what it is. Daimyo GT, if he gets drunk, would do it. He would just do it even if he wasn't drink. If he wasn't drink, he would do it even if he wasn't drunk. I can feel whatever's going wrong with like my guts after that shake now, like, is making me go like weird, so I should probably get myself off camera. That Black Dragoon is just Dark Dragoon from the movie. Nah bro, completely different bay. I've got a couple copies of that back there. Seems like a lot of new Beyblade X stuff has had quality variances that are debilitating. Yeah, Unite's been off. I'm not sure what else there is, but I don't know if anyone saw in my Discord I shared a Phoenix wing that someone got from the new booster, the blue one, with a hexa bit, and the actual bit in the middle is missing of the hexa bit, so it's just like flat, but like that chunky kind of like hexa size. That made me laugh. Crazy plastic versus metal fighting X. I know, man. I know. The fact that he just puts them up against each other, the fact that he battles HMS stuff against like Beyblade X stuff is wild. But someone's got to do it for us. He puts his bays on the line so that we don't have to. If I had the collection to do it with, I'd do it. Weight discs always break when he does cross gen. Of course they do. Someone bought Dragoon and got Rush instead of Cyclone. That's pretty funny. Oh dear. Like, I don't think I've had any quality control issues like that with Beyblade X. The closest I had was opening that yellow Wyvern and getting 2 bits in it instead of just the one, which was pretty good. Yo, and Galactic's back. Goddamn. Yeah, Daimyo built different. His bays are built different, that's for sure. He's got like the strongest bays. Galactic is back. It's like, you all heard me that I need to go, and you're like, nah, stay, bro. You ain't going nowhere. We're now the metal weight disc breaks, but the plastic attack ring is spared. I'd imagine because of how brittle it is. Like the plastic's gonna like chip and like twist and get like dented and deformed, but the weight discs are just gonna like shatter. Like, cause even that, like the weight discs are like quite brittle for plastic gen. Like, you could probably drop one on the floor and it's like a hard floor, and it's probably going to get damaged from that even now. Like, we all thought they were invincible when we were younger, but that's because we battled them against other plastic gen bays and probably couldn't launch them that hard. Yeah, man, you must have the dollar to be able to battle them, but I don't know, all his bays always look shiny and spanking new, so I don't know, I have no idea. Like, I would love to have that size like plastic gen collection. Like, I'm pretty happy with mine. I've got some nice bits and pieces, and I've got enough of everything to make. Still, the main thing I care about is having what I would call like a competitive plastic gen like deck, so I can make what I would think would be like a strong deck out of the stuff I've got, which is the most important thing for me. But I've got a couple like nice things as well, like the Blizzard Orthoros sealed stuff and all of that. So, but yeah, that's not something I'd chuck against like a Beyblade X or anything. Maybe if I can mod a few of the gyro weight discs, I might put these on some stuff to do some battles against later gen stuff, because that is pretty good protection for the attack rings. You cried when you got your Uriel. Oh man, it's so nice. I was gonna say, if you got Gabriel, that's even better, bro. Even better. I haven't got Gabriel yet. I need a Gabriel. Galactic running down Bangla. Yeah, mate. Just for a quick pit stop. Still part of you was cheering, watching the Weak Storm Pegasus burst and non-burst bay. I tried to take off the bit chip and the whole thing snapped in half, bro. And the curse of golden plastic. The first time I launched my Uriel 2, it broke. I was testing it against the Drasil F like sometime last year, and Drasil F, boom, launched already in the stadium, and then launch Uriel shattered the blade base immediately on contact. God only knows the 5 dudes on the whole planet who own both Dark Effigy and Signing Guard. Oh man, I want them both so much, and I see Dark Effigy up for sale quite often, but I just ain't dropping that money. And Shining Guard, when I do see that as well, like, oh man, my HMS collection is so small. You got a bounce blade? Well, thanks for stopping by, Mel. I appreciate it. Good to catch up. Sorry I was away last night. Don't apologize, man. You chill out, do your thing. But always good to catch you, bro. I'll probably catch you in chat or something like that another time soon on a Discordio or something. You want both Gabriels, the silver and the white one? Oh man, I'd take either. I think if I had to pick one and only have one, it would be the silver one. I think the white one's more common. I think I see more copies of the white one around and in like mixed lots and stuff like that. But yeah, it'd be nice to have both for sure. MFB's faceball system, the chip system back then was so fragile. Bro, I used to break the bit chips, like trying to get them off the plastic sprues because I didn't even have clippers back then. I'd just be like trying to twist them off. Still, just wait. They're going to be like 100 max. I think I'd rather pay that than 400 plus. I missed something. He's doing them. What's he doing? I've missed something here. You've seen the silver one way more. Fair enough. I'm kind of just going on what I see in like pictures of like lots being sold over here. White one was Hasbro with engine gear. Really? Is there not any other like white recolors of it? Because I always see it on like just like a random like blade base, like obviously not Gabriel one. It'd be like the white AR on like a random like green semi flat or something like that kind of base. Oh, HMS remakes. Oh, you're talking about the Shining God and Dark Effigy. Nah, bro. They are not cheap. What's the other one I really want? Bloody something. But the next HMS Bay that I really want to get my hands on is Dark Leopard. It's not the most expensive one to get, which is nice, but I really want a copy of it. I know it's not like the most competitive whatever one anyway, for all those HMS competitions that were always going on, but I really like it, and I definitely want it. I nearly picked up a red recolor of Drigger MS last week. It's not sealed, but it comes on sprue still, and the track, and no, sorry, not the track, the bit protector is still in the sealed plastic thing that comes on the little sprue thing, so it's almost like half sealed, not used, not battled with at all, which I thought was pretty cool. And I do want the red recolor of Trigger MS at some point, but I also want the white recolor. So if I'm not fussed about getting recolors right now, instead of worrying about recolors, I'll worry first about new blades entirely. And Dark Leopard is definitely at the top of that list right now for me. Bloody Devil, that's it. Yeah, man, definitely want that. Are those Three Kingdom HMS blades still around? Funnily enough that you mentioned that, I saw them listed on Lazada Thailand like a couple nights ago still. So yeah, still able to pick them up, but you have to like order them from Hong Kong. People were snapping up Dark FG variant for years off AliExpress on the low. Oh, nice little AliExpress version. Nice. But yeah, I think Dark Leopard for me next, and then possibly like Warborg MS for the bearing base. I also think the blade, the AR is pretty cool with like the 3 upper attack parts, but they are a bit steeper than I think you would want them to be ideally, but it does look good. Benchblade does Bloody Devil's 3D print, nice. Yeah, Dark FG is awesome. Zuma probably has 20 of them. I think he says he doesn't have a particularly big HMS collection. I'm sure he's got a few things for sure. But yeah, I want to upgrade my HMS collection, that's for sure. Such a cool series, and I think there's also just that like part of me that felt like I missed out on it when I was younger because distribution was ass. But yeah, I am super keen to get some more HMS. Alright chat, I'm actually going to do what I've been saying I'm going to do for the last like however long, like half an hour, and I'm going to have to end the stream now because I'm feeling weird right now. HMS bays are tiny, yeah, but only a little bit tinier maybe than MFB bays, but still they look awesome, and they're fun to play with, and they're just so cool. The launchers are cool. Zoom the type of guy to wash his HMS in tuna oil sauce. What you heard about, bro? Yeah, when you got your first one, I thought I got scammed with the tiny ones. Galactic's got the biggest metal fight bays and the fastest launched ones. All right, boys. Thank you very much. Can you do all the sweet likes, shares, comments, and all that stuff on the stream as usual? I'd appreciate it. And we are back finally playing some Beyblade again. I'll let you know how the tournament today goes. I will catch you in the next one, Beybladers.